What's up, fam? Smiley here. Welcome to Smiles for Miles RC Time. I'm going to do a quick unboxing with you guys, and then later we're going to be doing a little run with this truck. I'm going to go out and film in tomorrow or later today the arm rail and my new ramp. I tested out my new ramp with a little 380 brushed, excuse the noise in the background, 380 brushed little truck. And not a truggy, a truck. And it was fun, you know, caught some air, did good. So, but yeah, that's not here or there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me at Smiley for Miles RC Time. Do me a big favor, if you wouldn't mind, give me a subscription and a like and a follow. Well, subscription is a follow. Maybe a comment. What do you think about this truck that we're going to be talking about today? I'm definitely going to be doing a video after this review. There's not a lot out of content on this particular model. There is some content on the smaller versions of this brand, but nothing of this size. So let's get into it, okay? So today, yesterday I got this Axguter. It's a 1/10 scale truck, monster truck, high speed, electric 4-wheel drive series. And then you can see the 4-wheel drive right here. I love how China puts that kind of stuff instead of like 4x4, it's 4WD. This is 8 years and plus. I would really disagree with this. You will agree with me once you see this truck. You got information about the truck. This is the Sea Lion version. Seller's Sea Lion. You have steering. You got your RC controller right there, and you have steering, turning left and right, forward, brake, and backward. You do have the standard steering and throttle and all that good stuff. We'll go through that once we get into the box and get in the car. What else is here? We got all this information as well, battery, etc., etc. Right here we got 4-wheel drive, all the information, 4-wheel drive. It's got 2.4 gigahertz radio control, rechargeable battery. I am fading low. Rechargeable battery and shock absorbers and 1/10 scale. I already did open this up. I didn't play around with it. I just opened it up just to see what was going on in here. It did come with this battery. And I believe this is a 1800 mAh battery. It's a 2S LiPo. It's got your 2S LiPo balancing and charging port here, and your Dean's connector here. It did come with a bag of goodies, a couple of Phillips screwdrivers, a brush to clean things up, a backup gearing, backup pinion, some wheel nuts, some shock screws, a charger, USB charger for your 2S battery, extra body clips, looks like some extra, not dog bones, but sway bars. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They give you a bunch of stuff here, and I always like that. All right, let's get into the box. I'm gonna open this bad boy up, see what's inside. Okay, here's the manual. Let's go into this first. This is Axguter, The Art of RC Car, product manual. 1/10 scale, power 4-wheel drive, off-road RC car, 2.4 gigahertz radio controlled transmitter. 4-wheel drive Ocean series, high speedo, 1/10 scale, electric, same information. Please read instructions manual clearly before operating the product. So let's open this up and see what's going on. If it's a manual like this, this is where it starts for me saying that should be, it's not a child grade toy. It's more hobby. But we'll find out right now when we open up this manual. There's a bunch of diagrams and part numbers. This is a hobby grade toy. You can do different games, play bowling with your car and different things of that nature that this company provides. Chasing around a soccer ball, jumping in a skate park, you know, all that good stuff. And then down here it just says what's inside. So pretty cool, not too shabby. Oh, okay, so here's the manual, full color manual. And this is your remote control with instructions on how to brake, how to forward, blah, 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 blah. Indicator lights, reverse direction, power switch, reverse direction, left or right. So you can switch the directions of your controller like most controllers, which none of us never do. It's got a turn steering trim, it's got a throttle trim, and a steering rate knob. So that's cool. You can turn it down for a younger age. So probably that's where the 8 years old and plus comes from. You got the controller takes 3 AA batteries. It adjusts your steering as shown here. This is a nice manual. Nice manual. We got more information on the controller here. What else is going on? Oh, here we go. You got a full color telling you the diagram of the truck. More information about more techno babble. More information about the car and the truck. You got a brushless motor. You have oil-filled shocks. You got connecting rods, angled. Yeah, so you got all your information for the car here. We'll get into the text stuff inside of the car. Yeah, okay, this is a hobby grade. When you have access to this kind of information and it's all torn apart in parts, it's a hobby grade. I consider that hobby grade. Okay, I definitely consider it hobby grade. Now you can find replacement parts. Okay, so this is definitely a 14 and older. I think the reason they put 8, look at all the parts, gang. Look at all these parts you can get. I think the reason they put 8 and plus is because you can turn down the throttle to make it go slower. So yeah, that's cool. Really cool manual. All right, let's get into the truck. We're only 7 minutes in. I don't like styrofoam because it breaks and it gets all over my house. Okay, there is the steering control, the remote, and here's the truck. This is more like, I would say this is more like a 1/11 scale, not a 10, because it's closer to a WL toy size, just looking at this right now. But it's a nice truck. It's a nice truck. It's kind of got the body shape of a landslide, Red Cat Racing landslide. Big honking tires like a landslide. Big honking tires. All right, let's open up the car, and we'll look inside. Okay, here we go. This is a low-end truck. Consider low-end truck. And look, they're putting these on. So any of you RC manufacturers, let's go. Let's get it together. Let's get those on there. They're great. They save a lot of fiddliness. Fiddly, and more fiddly. I hate fiddliness. It drives me up the wall because I shake. It's a pain in my ass. Let's do the, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. There's oil-filled shocks, so that just tells me there's probably no oil in the shocks, that it came this way, or it's not thick enough oil. So the dampening's already been adjusted on this, apparently. Shocks are upright. We got another set of oil-filled shocks here. The damper has been done minimal on the front. Like I said, they are oil-filled shocks. They're not spring-rated, I know that. I'll probably tear into them on a later date and just check them out, see what's going on. The differentials are not locked, so this is another considered another drift truck. Right here we got a brushless motor. I believe this is a 27 or 2800 kV. You got a your ESC right here. Yeah, you got your ESC that is on and off power, and you got your 3 wires going plugged in. You have a security resistor in. That's always a good sign. You got the Dean's connection for the battery. You have a 3-wire servo which is great because you can replace a servo. This has got a 9 kilogram servo in it. There's one extra plug here for another set of lights if you want to put lights in the rear. I don't know where you put them. The dog bones, they're all metal. You got metal differential, metal drivetrain, and metal diff cups. Metal dog bones, so that's nice. It's all metal. The rest of it's plastic, pretty soft, which is good for stability and strength. These aren't very nimble, the towers, the shock towers, but you know, it is what it is. The bumper is good. It's got a nice bumper. You can see it's got a little handle spring thing like a Traxxas or other cars that have that. You can see here it's got a beefy servo arms, beefy. Pretty nice. I like the tires. You can see that the nuts way deep. So these are centered. These are almost centered, kind of like Arma Outcast wheels, or Creighton, I should say, Creighton tires. Pretty cool, pretty nice. They are sponged. There's foam in here. They're glued, I believe. Yep, they're glued. So that's good. So again, this is, to me, this is more hobby grade. I just think they labeled it as 8 and plus because you can turn down the steering. Nice spongy steering wheel. Pretty comfortable, not too bad of a trigger. You got your on and off switches right here. You got these, you can reset for reverse. I don't know why, I have no idea, but they do have it. You got all your standard information here. LED light, it lights up when you turn on the thing. I have batteries in here. I didn't run this car, but I just wanted to see. 3 AA's you have to provide for yourself. One thing that's interesting about this car too, guys, is that the battery tray, and I'm going to share that with you right now as soon as I get this closed. Okay, so this is the battery it came in with, right? And it's got a kind of like a DERC tray clip like thing. So you pull this, and then this comes out. Okay, you got this little lip on it, catches. Well, when you put the battery in, and then you put this back on, you got some wiggle room. There's a little bit of wiggle room. So, see that, a little wiggle room. And I'm not saying that as a con. That tells me that this will take a 3S. And even in the information, this takes 3S. It's a 45 amp ESC, so it'll take a 3S, no problem. We're going to test that later, in a later date. Pretty cool. I think I'm going to do the Talbot trick and put the silicone earplugs in the differentials in the future. But not bad. Not a bad truck for a considered low-end truck. So now let's talk about the price. Let me put the truck back together and the pins. The price, I think, is going to surprise you, gang, considering what you're getting. I'm leaving the price to the end because of what you're getting for the price, okay? Now, one thing I'm curious about with this car is that are the parts interchangeable, like the, you know what, I'm not even going to bother with these right now. I'll put the clips back in. One thing about this car I'm curious about is it's like a Red Cat where you can, all the parts are interchangeable. You could buy a set of, you know, front swing arms and take one. It doesn't matter if it's left or right. You can put it anywhere. So I'm wondering if that happens with this. You can pick this up right now on Amazon. I picked it up. When I picked it up, it was $40 off. So it was $149. Yeah, something like that, $149. Even with that normal price, that's still cheap for a 1/10, well, 1/11 scale size RC truck, brushless, with a 45 amp ESC that can handle a 3S battery, 2 and 3S capable. That's not bad. You know what I mean? Like, that's not bad at all. After said and done with my purchase, it was 104 before taxes, of course. Free shipping. It was $104.89, I believe. I just looked on Amazon right now. It's $20 off instead of the 40. So for this size model, you can get the for $129. So hit Amazon, go pick them up. They got the other two sizes, the 1/18 scale, which is brushless, and the 1/14 scale, which is also brushless. But they don't come with oil shocks, but whatever. You can buy oil shocks cheap on eBay or on Amazon. And for 69 bucks and 79 bucks, I don't see a problem. That's a win-win situation in my eyes. So yeah, that's the car. I hope you guys enjoyed that unboxing. In a future date, I'm going to be filming. Like I said, I did get a Sky RC, so we'll be able to test the speeds. With these kind of trucks, I'm more concerned, or not curious, more curious on the performance on off-road and jumping and bashing and stuff of that nature. So that's it, gang. Remember, check it out. Scooter. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put the link up in the description. That's the name. I'm going to put the link up in the description to the Amazon where you can pick this up. And yeah, it's Friday, gang. Freaking A, man. Get out there. Go do some bashing. That's what I'm doing. Take care of yourself. Peace be the journey, brothers and sisters. Go hit the jump. Go get yourself an RC car if you don't got one.